LinkedIn banner. What is it? Why should I care about it? How can I create my own? And what are some good examples of a LinkedIn banner? I'm going to explain that in the next series of videos. So, to those who are unaware, the LinkedIn banner is here. So it is this piece of real estate over here, and it is often neglected on LinkedIn. Most people just leave it blank, or they go with the blue version that LinkedIn provides. So you can click on it here, and it appears down here. And you can edit it by just clicking on this pencil down here. That will take you to the banner. You click on this pencil here. As you can see, 1584 by 396 pixels. And you can just edit it here. And you can change it by either deleting the photo or just changing the photo here. Well, quite simply, it's because it's the first thing about your profile that anyone sees, and it's a huge piece of real estate here. So as you can see, linkedoptimization.com, B2B leads and marketing via LinkedIn. Anyone who lands on my profile will look at the banner, and the first thing they will see, because it's also at eye level, is exactly what I do, what my business does. And so this is why it's important that you let people know immediately what you do, so that they can determine if you're the right person to connect with or not. How do you create a LinkedIn banner? Well, quite frankly, if you want, you can pay someone, but I wouldn't recommend it if you don't want to. So as you can see, I'm on Canva, canva.com. They're not paying me for this, by the way, although maybe they should. And you can just click on LinkedIn banner up here. And as you will see, there are a bunch of images on the left-hand side, and you can mess around with this. And once you finish creating it, you can download the banner over here. So at the start of this series, I promised to give you some examples of good LinkedIn banners that I've come across. And believe me, I've looked at thousands of profiles at this point. So Richard Branson, and this is his profile over here. Surprisingly, he's wearing the same shirt. I thought this guy was a billionaire. Anyway, this is a good example of a good profile, a good banner. And I use this example because a client asked me about this, and my client is a CEO as well. And I said that he should mirror this kind of image that Richard Branson uses. So the next banner that I came across that I thought was really good is Shaquille O'Neal. And of course, he's famous for doing this show. And this is effectively the brand that he represents at this point. And so I believe this is a great example of a LinkedIn banner as well. Third example I have of a great LinkedIn banner is Les Brown. Now, not many people know about Les Brown, but he is he's a great motivational speaker. One of the reasons why I quit HSBC and started my business was listening to him. But anyway, that aside, the reason this is a great LinkedIn banner is that it conveys authority. So he's standing on stage, he's above everyone, and everyone is looking at him. And as I said, the first impression of people coming to your profile is your banner. And so if you're a speaker or you've given any speeches, then this is a great way for you to express that you are an authority figure. So I forgot to mention in my video about Richard Branson why his banner is great, because he's promoting a book, and this conveys deep domain expertise in a particular subject matter. So if you've published a book, then I recommend that you put it here, because that's the impression that people get of you. So out of the ones that I put forward, Richard Branson as examples, Richard Branson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Les Brown, which do I believe is the best in terms of what you should be following? It's definitely Richard Branson. As I said, because it's on point with the branding, but also it's to do with the interface the mobile interface of LinkedIn, and I'll explain that in the next video. So one of the things to bear in mind when you're creating your banner is that 56% of users of LinkedIn actually use it on a mobile device. And on the mobile device, the photo doesn't appear here on the left. It actually appears here in the middle. So if you create your banner and you have a lot of writing, if you have anything important, it's going to be blocked by your image. And this is why I say that out of the celebrity profiles, Richard Branson's is the best, because on the left there's a photo of him, and you know, his I mean, it's literally his personal image that people know well, and his book is here. So as I said, his photo will appear here in the middle. Of course, it's going to block all of this writing, but his book is still displayed, and that's essentially what he wants to get across. I've seen people put up on their banner is a photo with a celebrity or a VIP of some sort. So if you're in the startup industry, I've seen people put up photos with Gary Vaynerchuk. There was a guy the other day, I saw his photo, and he received an MBE. And he put up the photo where he was actually receiving the MBE from the Queen. Not something I would recommend to anyone, but it's certainly an option. That concludes the LinkedIn banner video series. If you'd like me to critique your LinkedIn banner, then just leave a comment saying yes, and I'll send a message to you critiquing your banner. Thanks.